I'm Jamie Varnell, and I'm excited to welcome you into my business at Varnell Media. We're just off the square in downtown Paris, and I have a guest with me today.
Hi, my name is Tanya Fletcher. I'm the Executive Director of the Paris Area Chamber of Commerce.
And the reason we're here is, well, one, I wanted everybody to know that we're here. We have a business. We're excited about it. We're gonna have a ribbon cutting, and that's like official. And so on the 20th at noon, and then we got something a little bit bigger information than that, because in January, in partnership with the Chamber of Commerce, we have the 963 podcast that we'll be launching. And we're going to have all kinds of information on there. We're going to have guests and chamber members and people in the community. We'll even listen to some of your ideas. I know people don't do that anymore. I know, it's a small town. We can actually do that. And guess what? We get to make the decisions. It's so
We're gonna
awesome.
have fun.
I know it's gonna be a blast. So I know there's a lot of things that are already going on. I mean, I don't know if there's anywhere in America. I know that everybody likes to go off to Branson to their bazillion lights or whatever. But if I wanted to stare into a light bulb, I could do that around here. Listen,
Right.
Paris is beautiful at Christmas time.
It's really magical. Most people describe it as kind of a magical atmosphere if you come to downtown during the month of December.
So let's go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about what's going on and some things that are happening, so that we can kind of get a little bit of this information. Because like I said, we won't have our first edition. We've got to get y'all here. We got to produce this, and I got to get a haircut and stuff. And so we've got a lot to do between now and January before we do our first official podcast.
Yeah.
But we still want to bring you up to speed on everything that's going on.
Yeah, so the Chamber is super excited to partner with Varnell Media and show this cool venue. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's got a really great space to hold parties and receptions, things like that. And so we do really want to encourage you guys to come down and see it. But as Jamie mentioned, and here I am giving him a big plug, but I'm really, really excited. I had a vision of doing a podcast, and I just sent him a quick message, and immediately he responded and said, I'm actually gearing up for that. So that was exciting for the Chamber members, and the community of Paris. So we're looking forward to partnering up.
And if you know anything about the history of Paris, we're sitting in the old KCCL building. This is the old radio station, and so when I got the building, it was not in good shape. We had ceilings falling down, so we created a little bit. The just on the other side of that wall, there's an event venue you can come. But we are actually sitting in what is the Butch Faulkner Sound Room. And we named it that because
cool.
Butch Faulkner broadcast from this very room for a long, long, long time. And there's still some things around here every now and then we find that remind us of things that went on back then. So here's what we want from you. You can email me at jamie@varnellmedia.com and tell us, what are some things you'd like to hear about? Who's somebody you want to hear from? What are some ideas that you would like for us to maybe think about? Man, we're being too friendly with this, honestly. I know that other towns wouldn't do this, but listen, we want to know, how can we help you keep up with the events and all those kind of things that are going to be going on? Because you were just going over, there's a lot even coming in January, right?
Yes. And December is a busy month with all of the things downtown. Every Saturday night, the Main Street Paris started a really cool thing. If you didn't come out to Paris this past Saturday, they do live nativity. They're doing Christmas carolers, reading of a Christmas story, horse and buggy rides, and those are free. Most communities don't offer anything like that, but Main Street Paris has made that possible. And a train, St. Joseph's has a train, hot chocolate, to kind of get in the mood of the holiday season. And of course, Santa Claus is out there, and he's out there 5 days a week, but you can come see him. Mentioning Santa, he's had a record year. Santa typically sees anywhere from 50 to 100 kids a day, and he has seen 300 a day this year on some days. So record number of people in our downtown.
Well, we've been working here a lot, trying to make sure this is ready. And I can tell you the traffic downtown, every time that I walk outside, no matter how late at night it is, there's people out there taking pictures. Either by the fountain or over with the lights and everything that's going on. It's worth it just to come downtown and take a walk around the square. It is simply amazing. I'm so excited. We're literally a half a block away, so I get to see it every day. And I didn't live here. I was gone for 20 years. I was born and raised here, so I was gone 20 years. And I'm telling you, there is nothing like, that I tell people one of my favorite things about being back in Paris and being around my family and everything. But the other is what the Chamber's been able to put on. If you were at Frontier Days, if you've been at any of the events or any of the festivals, the Friday night events, and now Christmas, you just can't beat this. Small town America is where it's at, and Paris is doing it the right way.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate those shout outs. We couldn't do it without a lot of our partners, our board members, our chamber members, and our community. They really pull together. We have chamber ambassadors that help put those things on. So we have a huge support system. One thing I say around the state is we have a lot of people rowing their boat in the same direction, and that's what sets us apart from a lot of the communities. And so we definitely are able to get things done that I think some of the bigger towns aren't as fortunate. So we're really proud of that.
So check this out. It took a lot of research to figure this out because this is kind of a new area for me. I did a lot of live production, but doing this has been different. We're hooked up, so when we get this going, you're going to be able to walk into your little smart device. We don't want to say exactly what it is, and you're going to be able to say, "Hey Alexa," or "Hey Siri, play the 963 podcast," and we're going to pop up because they're going to find us on Spotify. They're going to find us on iTunes and Google, and we'll be on we're partnered with iHeartRadio, and so we're putting all that together. We're doing all the background work on that now so that in the future you can just walk in and tell your little smart device. We don't want to say, "Hey Siri" or "Hey Alexa" while we're in here because everybody's devices will go off.
So no Alexa, no Siri.
Right, because then it would probably go looking for the 963 podcast right away. Yeah.
Okay.
Because if we said, "Hey Alexa, play the 963 podcast,"
right,
she's going to say, "I love that." Actually, probably she's going to say.
Yeah. Or it's going to come as a suggestion, right?
Right. Yeah. It's going to get you there. And worst case scenario, if you have to eventually link it with then they remember. But we're going to focus primarily on the audio. We will have a video shot though. We're going to still keep some video. We're doing video this time, just so you can. We just really wanted to be on TV.
Right.
That's the main thing. But we wanted you also kind of know where we're at, what we're working from. But there will be a live feed, and we'll be posting those as well. So you'll be able to watch if you want to. But most of the time, you can literally just tell your smart device, or while you're driving down the car, be listening to some great guests around here, and we've already started putting some things together. Just to let you know, can I put in a little quick plug? I've got 2 others that are getting ready to launch. We're not going to give the names, but we will have 2 others. We got a sports podcast coming that's got a lineup, and I can't even release the names of people that have already said they're going to come on, but everybody knows them. One of them was voted sexiest man in Arkansas.
Oh.
And then I can tell you about this, and no, I'm working on the name because we have to deal with some naming rights issues. But most of you know my dad, Dr. Curtis Varnell. It's not his fault that I'm the way I am. But he writes often, and he's written a bunch of books and stuff, but he does Timepiece, talks a lot about Paris. And
so interesting.
So Timepiece is going to be a podcast.
Oh, I love that.
And so especially we know that one of the things that a lot of senior adults follow that, but it is sometimes hard to find, especially because there's not as much print material anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gone digital.
Right.
So we'll be getting you information on that, on how you can find the Timepiece podcast.
That's neat.
All right, I've done a lot of talking, but there's one thing that we've got to get from them, right?
What is that?
We need some people to advertise with us.
Okay.
We need you. That's just it. And here's the thing: we're offering some pretty good deals. So talk to us. We will get your commercial shot right in here. And if you already are doing radio spots, I made this deal. I actually said it out loud. I'm kind of frustrated that I did.
I'm not letting him take it back.
I said anybody that is a chamber member, if you are doing a radio spots and you want to come in and record, and I'm just telling you, you put the headphones on in here and you come sit in front of one of our mics, it's going to make a difference in the sound. We'll let you do your first 30-second audio commercial, production free. It's yours. You're a chamber member. We're just proud that we get to work with you. So that's out there for you, chamber members. We'll produce your first commercial for free, but we would love for you to advertise. And you're going to be seeing different advertisers kind of in here, and that's how we are able to make this happen. But we would love for you to be part of this.
Yes. Yes, and I think just having the opportunity to be able to feature some of our area businesses, some of the great things like you mentioned, the events and stuff. So hopefully people look forward to finding out about what's going on. We do a monthly event at the Chamber. It's called Coffee and Donuts. I know that's a super clever name, but it's called Coffee and Donuts because it is easy to remember. But we do it on the second Thursday of every month, and we honor a business of the month there. And so we're hoping that maybe we could feature some of those folks who get that honor each month, and a way to kind of highlight them and some of the unique things they're doing in our community to get those nominations.
Man, that sounds great. Anytime, you've got coffee and donuts. I mean,
Right.
I'm a coffee guy every day. I mean, got to have it. So, man, it's a lot better if I get to have it around friends. So, man, you've got to be involved. If you're a business around Paris and you're just seeing this and you're not a member of the Chamber, be a member of the Chamber. There is power in numbers, and I'm just telling you that as a business owner myself here, and the reach that we're able to get from small town America, it's really impressive, and our chamber does a great job.
You want to know a fun fact?
Ooh, my boss hates fun facts, so yes.
So our population is approximately 3,400, and our membership viewers on our Facebook page that follow the chamber are about 5,500. So we reach far beyond our community. So our chamber members reap those benefits of the page follows. So I think that's pretty cool that our membership get that advertising.
Right, because it goes a lot bigger than the Paris city limits.
Absolutely.
We were joking about that, and we're going to be telling you about a lot of the names that we that we rejected.
They were bad.
They were pretty bad, but they were also pretty funny.
They were.
But you don't get any of those in this. You've got to wait for at least episode 1 before you get any of the fun or the outtake. Well, there might be some outtakes on this, but before you get any of that, episode 1. Another fun fact, I got you with one, remember? I applied to be a distributor for D'Angelico guitars. They're out in New York.
Yes.
The Grateful Dead played them for a while. There's one sitting right back there. As a matter of fact, do guitar lessons, by the way. But I got a letter in French, and I'm just telling you.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. Oh, not me. I got a great story, but I got to quit telling stories. This is no lie, and I sent you the information so she can verify this happened. They sent me an email in French. I think they were going to let me be a partner, but I'm not really sure because we learned Nancy Mills French in Paris. Hi, Miss Mills. Hope you're watching. And so I took 2 years of French, and all I learned is, hi, my name is Jamie. I am beautiful. Let's go to the beach. It never worked for me. So I emailed the guy back in English and just said, hey, I don't know why I got this. And he said, not only did they send it, he said, your zip code matches the area of Paris, France that I am operating in.
Wow.
So even our zip code kind of aligns with Paris, France. Fun fact that we didn't know until, got an email in French that didn't know what it said. So about D'Angelico guitars that I play when I'm doing guitar lessons. So.
And I find it interesting that during that story you had to say if they needed to verify through me because you think the viewers don't believe you. So
I may have a little bit of a reputation for stirring up trouble. But yeah, I'm excited for this, and I think a big piece of this, and we've talked about this, I guess 2 or 3 times, with even with some others, is that we don't want it to be starchy and dull and just read you the calendar. We want to bring you a little bit of fun and let you know what's going on, because I'm telling you, I've lived a lot of places. During that 20 years I was gone, I've been all over the place, and there's just no place like Paris, Arkansas.
I'm very proud when I go around the state, anywhere, and get to talk about Paris and our beautiful Eiffel Tower. And so many people, are just thrilled and excited. Our Lovelock fence is a really big hot spot. I've got a lot of fun facts about that for another time. But, a lot of people don't know that the paint that we have on our Eiffel Tower is actually from the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I was this old when I found out.
Mm-hmm. 3 different colors of brown. Our own Ed Williams, many know, he actually called and wanted to find out. Yeah, he wanted to find out. He's got those details down. He called, and they actually shipped the paint that they used on the Eiffel Tower from Paris. And it's on a little plaque outside of the tower. So.
Oh, I just go over and throw money in the water.
Hey, good. I go and collect that. So, thanks for contributing.
So hey, we're back to the main feature of this. I mean, the main thing we want everybody to know is I got a rental venue and I do some guitar lessons and we can hook you up with recording. Oh,
You said the calendar. You told them that you were going to tell her the calendar.
the calendar, yeah. The calendar.
I'll pull up some dates here. That way I'm not forgetting something.
But the main thing is we want you to subscribe to the podcast.
Absolutely.
And I promise you won't hear so much of me on it. And I know that nobody really wants that.
Well, I think that,
She's
we'll have
already
lots
apologize.
of it. Yeah, I'm going to apologize in advance. Do not call me with your complaints about, no, I'm just teasing.
All right, so tell us, I heard there's going to be an angry character around the square a little bit, and it's not Mike Nichols or Sean O'Toole from the Hyde School.
No.
So I ran out of guesses.
Yes, the Grinch will be in Paris. So we're pretty excited. December 17th, located at the Santa Hut. The Grinch will be available from 4 to 6 to take pictures with families.
Nice. There's some families that are going to definitely associate more with, that side of Christmas.
Right.
That's going to be that's going to be fun.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Something new. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, is there anything else you think of before we might get this thing going in January? You might want to let people know about.
The phone number at the chamber is 479-963-2244. If you want to call and ask questions, kind of get a schedule, share some ideas with us. We'd love to hear from you.
Or advertise.
My email is pariscoc for Chamber of Commerce @gmail.com. So you can email me your ideas. So we'd love to hear from you, and just share this podcast, if you will.
Absolutely. And again, I'll take the blame and all the complaints, Jamie at varnellmedia.com. And so you can email me. And by the way, we really are serious. We would love for you to send us your information, your ideas. This is yours. I mean, we just get to have fun with it and we get to tell other people's stories and really excited about that. And we want local businesses to be a part of that as well. So send us your information. Give her a call. Don't call me because during the day I'm at school and they tend to frown on that. But
yeah. So I'll be happy to take those calls, complaints, whichever you have.
And we will be back with you in January.
Yes.
So, and it's going to be here before you know it. So, we've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we have a great lineup, but we need ideas. So, if there's something that you think that should be featured, somebody we should interview, and when I say we, I mean Jamie should interview. Let us know because we really want to make sure we cover lots of ground.
Well, I'm really excited about it. I'm so thankful that you, honestly, and all joking aside, I'm thankful that you invited me and for the opportunity that lays in front of us. So. It's coming soon, the 963 podcast.
963, remember that.
Some of you know where that came from. All right. Until January, I'm Jamie Varnell.
Tanya Fletcher.
See you later.
Bye.
We're technically recording now.
Okay. Sit up
Well,
straight.
I didn't know what to do with my hands.